The way people find local businesses has fundamentally changed. They are not just Googling anymore. And your own personal experience probably reflects this. Millions of people every single day are going to AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity, or they're using a voice assistant. And all of this is leading to AI-generated answers before they even see a list of blue links on Google. Now, think of this. 76% of people who search for something nearby on their phone visit a business within 24 hours. And this all leads to a very fundamental question that you need to answer. Will they find your business? In this video, we are going to cover a 5-part system that makes sure it is. So beginning with number 1, the first thing we want to understand is how important your listings are today, especially with AI involved. And this is the thing that is quietly killing local visibility for so many business owners because they're overlooking very important details. Details that all these tools are looking for. Let's begin with your NAP. That's your name, address, and phone number. Might sound basic enough, but this needs to be the same exact information on every single platform you exist on. And that means on Google, Facebook, Yelp, Google Maps, Apple Maps, Bing, industry directories, all of it. They all need to be the exact same. Any kind of inconsistency will chip away at your trust. And it's no longer built for humans. It actually needs to be built for AI systems like Google's AI overviews, ChatGPT, and Perplexity. Because those tools are actively cross-referencing your data across directories before it even decides whether they're going to recommend you or not. And it all leads to this: if your information conflicts, they won't cite you. Now, you may say, okay, I'll take a few minutes right now and go update the top 4 or 5 platforms. The reality is that businesses need to be listed on 50 plus directories, and they all need to be consistent. And yes, even the legacy platforms like MapQuest, Yellow Pages, and industry-specific platforms. Now, that may sound easy enough, but who has time to manually go in and update all of those? And if any of your business information updates in the future, you're going to need to remember to go into all of those tools and make updates. That's where centralizing your listing management becomes essential. It would be the best, right? If you had one system where you could update it once and it would sync across all of them. So if your hours change for the holiday, you update it once and it updates across all. You have a new number and you make one update and it changes it across all platforms. But once you get all of this core information correct across all 50 plus directories, there's another side of this with your profiles online that you need to pay attention to. Now, the second strategy is considering your Google business profile is not just for humans, but for AI as well. And I know we've touched on this, but this is the single most important asset when it comes to local SEO. If you haven't noticed, Google now uses AI to generate review summaries that appear directly on your profile. That means when someone searches for your business, the AI will read through all the reviews and create a summary. Now, this could be a great summary, something like customers frequently mention fast response times and transparent pricing. That's great. Or if your reviews aren't that great, it may not reflect your business well, even if you do serve your customers well. And what's really important here is that you don't control what it says. The AI is deciding based on what your customers write. And that same profile data is what is going to get fed into Google's AI overviews, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and all the other AI tools as well. Your Google business profile has basically become your homepage in the eyes of AI. So the reviews you're getting aren't just social proof anymore. They are fuel for your AI system to decide whether your business gets recommended positively with core things that people can be asking for. Now, this is going beyond a great 5-star review and actually going into every word and the sentiment of every review. So think of it this way. Let's say someone goes to ChatGPT and they say, who is the best emergency plumber in Austin? The AI will go and scan and review for mentions of emergency, fast response, same day, and a positive review. It's not just searching for plumber and 5 stars, it is searching for a more nuanced answer than just a positive 5-star review. On top of this, the reviews that are more recent are gonna have a higher influence on visibility. And this is gonna be true across industry and different types of businesses. Reviews are now more important than ever before. And that means you want an automated system to ask every single customer for a review. Plus, you're also gonna need a system to then monitor and deal with negative reviews. And that means you're gonna want to build a system that does 3 key things. First, it's gonna automate the workflow for you to ask every single customer for a review. That means once a transaction completes within a certain time window, you're gonna ask them to leave a review online. And then if they haven't left a review after a certain number of days, you'll send a reminder. Next, you're gonna want to respond to every single review, whether positive or negative. Businesses that do not respond to reviews are 30% more likely to drop in local rankings. And third, if you do get a negative review, you need to deal with it in a professional way. One negative review that is not dealt with in a professional way can turn away a lot of future business. And the goal here is that when someone uses ChatGPT or Perplexity or any of the AI tools and they type in who is the best, whatever your service is in your city, that you show up and that your profile looks amazing. Now, if you are looking for a platform that handles all 5 of the things that we're gonna talk about in this video today, click that first link down below in the description to chat with an expert in your industry today. Strategy number 3, everything still points back to your website. Having a clean website with your phone number on it is no longer enough. Your site needs to do one thing extremely well, and that's answer questions. And not just for a human, but for AI tools as well. This is beyond a website saying, hey, we are a dentist and we offer cleanings. No, I'm talking about real questions that people ask, not generic information. For example, I have severe tooth pain. Do I need a root canal? That type of question is really specific. And just saying we offer root canals doesn't help someone go from their pain to you and your treatments as the solution. It also does not clarify to the AI tools that you offer the solution that this person needs. And I know we're not talking about offering medical advice online, but what I am talking about is trying to connect as close as you can to what people may actually search that lead them to your business. You could almost think about what we're talking about here is having the most robust FAQ. You don't technically need a lot of words and a lot of articles. You just need to answer as many of these questions as possible that will be relevant so that when an AI does a search and sees that you have a specific answer for that, it could relay that to the person who is asking. And this is where it gets really interesting because these questions are not always as straightforward as you think. Now, let me try to give you an example. Let's say someone goes to Google's AI tool, Gemini, and they type in a question. Help me find the best dentist in my area for tooth pain. Now, what the AI will do is go run 2 to 3 different Google searches to find the best answer. But what makes that interesting is what they search might not necessarily be what a human searches. So it might Google what are the most recommended dentists in this area, or it might Google what are the safest dentists in this area. And as you know, it might bring back some results and that person may continue to search for more information. So the more information that your website provides where AI can pull from it is only gonna offer you more and more opportunity to be visible on these tools. So it's great to have FAQ sections, it's great to have listicles, it's great to have articles like blog posts that talk through all of these different stories that your customers often come in and talk to you about. I was looking for the best XYZ in the area and I found you guys. I had a specific pain point and you guys had same-day service that I really needed. All of that is great information of things that you could optimize for on your website. Now, number 4, and this is something that a lot of businesses skip, and it's understandable why they skip it. Everything we've talked about so far is about making sure you show up when someone searches for you. And this strategy is about making sure AI systems even know that you exist in the first place. Now, how do these tools know who to trust and who not to trust? Well, one of those signals is gonna be your social accounts. And yes, your social media activity. This is about the content that you publish, whether on Instagram, YouTube, blog posts, mentions on social platforms, community engagement, all of it. And as a pro tip, Reddit and YouTube are consistently among the most cited sources in AI overviews on Google and ChatGPT responses. And obviously, because Google owns YouTube, we understand that they are integrated in a really powerful way. So when your business has an active presence on these platforms, you're giving AI systems more data points to associate with your brand. And I know this sounds like a lot of work, but being able to publish consistently on all these platforms are gonna ensure that when people search, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, Google, ChatGPT, that you show up. And at first, you might not see a lot of traffic from this, but over time, all of this is gonna compound. The more places your brand shows up with consistent, helpful, trustworthy content, the more confident AI systems are in recommending you. Now, strategy number 5. All of this work getting found means nothing if you are not tracking what's working and actually closing the leads that come in. Here's what happens with most small businesses. They get their listings dialed, their reviews are flowing, their website is solid, and they're publishing content consistently. But they have no idea which channel drove in the call that led to a lead. Generally, they are flying blind. And it's even more complicated if there's not a proper CRM and workflow for new inbound leads. That means a new lead comes in Tuesday evening and you don't respond till Thursday morning, and that is gonna be a missed opportunity. Because it is so easy to go online and look for more options, people are not gonna wait if they don't hear from you in a timely manner. So a few important things here. We wanna make sure we have a system that tracks all of this. Yes, I mean all of it. Plus, we also need an automated workflow that when new leads come in, we have a clear way of responding to them right away, letting them know what next steps are, and making sure that our team is ready to respond to them as soon as they see the inquiry. And on the back end, we need to see the data across the board from a new inquiry all the way to a closed lead. Now, everything we've talked about in this video is a lot of work. There's the initial setup, and then there's the week in and week out check-ins of making sure everything is happening, publishing content consistently, and making sure that you are building your online presence. But thankfully, that's what our platform does and a lot more. Marketing 360 is going to cover all of your listings, not just your Google business profile, your Facebook page, but also 50 plus directories. And you get all of that managed in one platform. Then when it comes to reputation management, you could automate your entire system, make sure you respond to every review that comes in, and make sure you deal with negative reviews in the right professional way. Plus, the Content Marketing Pro system inside of Marketing 360 will expand and scale your content and your reach with really easy workflows. You also get social media management to manage your brand online, plus a CRM that will capture every lead from every channel with automated follow-up. And all of this, with a lot more, is in one simple but intelligent platform. And if you actually need a marketing team to support you with possibly running ads and making sure that your business is optimized online, Marketing 360 also has the marketing team to support you. That way, you get the ability to do everything you need online and then have a dashboard that will give you insight to everything that's happening in your business. That way you can know exactly what to do to move the needle forward and grow your company. Local SEO in today's world is more complex than ever before, but the core of it has not changed. be accurate, be consistent, and be everywhere your customers are looking. To do that, use a tool that's specifically designed for your industry so that your business can thrive. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're looking for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.